Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simpy, All Subjects channel. We still the All Subjects channel. We almost changed the name, y'all. Kamala would have won, and we're going to do a video about that because you got guys walking around making YouTube videos trying to entice people to attack Trump supporters. F around and find out. Dude, I don't know where y'all people get off. This is why people be dying. I don't know why people get off thinking people just gonna be like, oh, when you try to do something to them. You better stop being petty before you get got. But this is content by request. Shout out to Charisma 808. He wanted to know, why do modern women not like confident, God-fearing men? Modern women lie and say they like godly men and that they seek godly men. And then when church is over, they don't do nothing but argue with them, give them the silent treatment, just being petty and naggy and going back and forth. And one reason, because I told y'all, man, Christianity is not the true religion. It's the people in there and whether or not they truly connected to God as individuals. It's not the religion. It's not. You got to be careful with some of the things that they got y'all believing too. We're going to get into it in that series. But they definitely don't like confident, God-fearing men, which you can throw me, godly men, God-fearing men, which you can throw me in that category. I know people try to take me out because I'm free in the Most High. I'm free. What do I mean by free? If there's no law, and even when there is, the Most High knows I'm going to make mistakes. I done made mistakes that I don't know as mistakes. But the key is to stay on this good side. To those things that he told you not to do, to make a conscious effort not to do it. To endure to the end. Sometimes the Most High let you go through stuff like he did King David. And King David was another example of a definite imperfect man that the Bible says was the apple of the Most High's eye, which proves what he means by he will look to the contrite, to the lowly one. King David was one of them people that exuded confidence, but his heart was totally different. His heart was completely humble towards the Most High. And you got people like that. Like, I don't fear none of y'all. But when it comes to the Most High, I'm like a newborn baby. You know how they be just trying to figure you out and be just admiring you? But I ain't worried about y'all. Y'all can make y'all threats. Oh, I'm going to do this. You know how many times I've been threatening corrections? All they do is make me mad. I just have to control my temper. And I almost blew up the last person that did it. He just kept saying little slick stuff. And then this made it worse. What made it worse is when I saw his son out here. And I played it off like I ain't know who he was. And dude trying to not tell me his name like he gonna try something. I'm like, all right. So, because he was at work. I know who you is. I knew him before I knew his father. But his father was just a manipulator. Like, it was not like he was like a terribly unlikable guy. It's just he wanted his way all the time. He was institutionalized. He had been locked up many times. He had been there longer than me. And that's how they get. And part of it is because that's how they make them. So people out here making threats what they gonna do to people who supported Trump. That's part of it too, Charisma. These people are irrational. Especially these women. These women and these guys that weren't raised by men. Irrational. So you can't expect them to like a confident, godly man, but the Most High does. The Most High wants you to be confident because of him and through him. See, that's one of the secrets of being no matrix. It's like the connection that you have to the Most High is what's going to help you escape the matrix, caring what people think, not loving yourself and appreciating the days of life that you have because you worried about what somebody else think about the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you look, the way you dress. I told my sons the other day, I said, when you walk in a room, you should square your shoulders up and walk in there like ain't nobody whoop you. Like you ain't worried about nobody and you don't care what nobody think. I believe I give off that vibe because a lot of time when I come in the room and get quiet, even with people I don't know. And I've seen dudes taller than me. Sometimes it be stature, but sometimes it just be vibe, aura. So remember, Charisma, and all the rest of y'all that will hear this. And Dr. BOA, the other YouTubers do not alter my confidence one way or another. That's why I can use their names. The only reason why I don't say people's names more is because they be on that little petty stuff where they don't be wanting nobody to mention no content creator or none of that. And so I tend to kind of try to scale away from it. But what I was finna say is he has a video on the same thing. Basically, it's about, and I'm gonna watch it because I always watch his videos. It's about a chick came on social media and said that why women like bad boys because good guys don't know how to lay pipe, so to speak. But this is how you could tell their mindset is messed up. Because good guys sometimes was raised different. So they went out there passing themselves around. Them bad guys with their poverty and be banging their little cousin, they been knew where to put it and how to put it. And they commending these guys for that. And instead of, okay, you got a good guy, put it in for him. I mean, you know where it go. Obviously, you don't have experience. So let me get this straight. You would rather have a bad guy. This why Charisma, just listen. And all the rest of y'all. These women would rather have a bad guy. Talk all that money stuff, hoping the bad dude got money. This is why, and you can't tell me it's not true. Because I was just in an adult facility. All them dudes had multiple chicks, practically all of them, that they was calling. And a lot of them looked it good. I used to see them on the booth. They wasn't, hardly none of them, a couple of them had booger whoop. They like bad boys. And you see their cases. Possession of controlled substance with intent to deliver. Blah, 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 blah. Because those guys be having money too. Because they'll do anything. They'll rob people. They'll steal. They'll pawn stuff. They'll scam on you. Now I hear you got to make sure your NFC and all that is off. Because people could scan your phone. And just get all on your cards. Bums. You can have all of a Balenciaga and a Burberry you want. If you still in to get it, you still a bum. Yes, sir. But that's what they like. They don't like confident, godly men because they like bad boys. Remember the series? Most women like bad guy. They be like, that ain't my type. But then when you divorce them, when you break up with them, you see them with these guys. Start telling them, I thought that wasn't your type. Laugh in their face. Like, you left me alone for this? No, don't do that, because he might be crash out and not have nothing to lose. But when it's just y'all, you picking up the kids or something, just be laughing at her. Laugh at her. Look, man, relationships are a laughing matter at this point. And I know you want a relationship, Charisma. A lot of y'all do. But take your time. Be patient, man. Let Isaiah 4:1 play out. Let it play out. Play around with what will play around with you for now. Like, as I speak, I'm seeing some... That's the thing about Milwaukee, man. Maybe it's the food, but a lot of these women here got them big old butts. If that's what you like, you gonna stay on, your head gonna stay on a swivel in Milwaukee. Fat girls got big butts, skinny girls got big butt. But I'm gonna show you something though, going back to what we talking about. A lot of them, they head just blew up because these dudes' fascination with booty. Hey, look, I like them too. I like it to have a lot of meat on it. But I look at more qualities than just that, because some of these chicks can't even reach around and all that. And you gonna get them in that open air and you gonna be like, see Stingy Faye? There's another one. So that was like 3 or 4 in seconds. And you know how, remember how Lil Woody did that, the attorney told her she smelled like doo-doo? Like, they'll do that. People will do that. But sometimes, like my cousin was talking about a couple guys he worked with short arms, but they fat. And one of them was real tall. He said he'd be having SHIT stains. And he'd be smelling like SHIT. Because he can't reach around. So imagine them women who probably ain't did no exercise their life. And then, by the way, them BBL, I mean, some of them be looking all right. But a lot of them, yeah, some of y'all be, I done seen women that look like ants, got them little skinny legs like an ant. Had them ant BBL having bra? And walking around just like an ant. And some of them look like one in the face. But who keeping score, man? Hey, man, you shouldn't... Your rotation should be... No, I ain't gonna get on that. Let me stay on subject. I'm gonna stay on subject, man. But they don't, man. They don't. But I'm gonna show you how confused they are, though. When I was in the church, I was accused of not ever being in that life, the street life. When I came into the church, I was accused the whole time of not being. So they went from saying I wasn't in the street life to now people be trying to act like I'm not a man of God. People don't respect confidence. unless it's coming from a person that they want to like. See, this people base everything. That's why Kamala got all those votes and won some of those states. In part because people, not based on the job he did, but they didn't like him because they don't like his confidence. Trump is brash. Trump, Mayweather, these dudes, notice, people don't like Mayweather. Mayweather, every time you look up, he helping people. But people don't like him. So when it's Mayweather, they disregard it. Because they don't like him. They don't like him. They like killers. Why you think Lil Woody, I even be watching him. I think he's funny. I think I like watching him. But them chicks, I wonder if Little Woody was telling people to stay in school, and he got all his tattoos burned off, and he was just, not saying he's negative because he be going to church, which for some people, that's a very positive thing, even though a lot of the beliefs we already got in them. They like Little Woody because they like what Little Woody has done. And they won't even let him change. They won't let him change. He be trying to have fun, make his money, stuff like that. They won't let him change. They care, this is how people is. They care more about Young Thug and Big Meech coming home from prison. Nothing against either one of them. They chose what they chose. They did what they did. We are human beings, man. The real faith people know that everybody has a chance until it's too late. But I don't force people. Hey, man, you, whatever you want to do, if you want to learn, I'm here. If you don't, I'm not going to hold it against you. My light is shining in darkness. Y'all can make up anything you want. Try to talk about little stuff like I drink a little bit. But when it comes to the things that's been revealed in Scripture, line upon line, the way it really is, show me what I'm doing. All you can really say is, sometimes I don't keep the Sabbath. And I'm going to give account for it. But you can't say I have guys before him, because I don't even look at y'all like that. Or money, even though I want money, even though I pursue money, I don't look at money like that. You ain't going to get me to go to no freak off to network. I don't look at it like that. They talking about, I want a God. No, you don't. You want a man, because you know them godly dudes, them church dudes be going to work. They be having income. They be trying to be thick-skinned so they'll stay on bad jobs for 10 years, 15, 20. That's what you after. You don't want no godly man. You want Pookie. That's what they like, Charisma. They want Pookie and Ray Ray. It's like he had in his caption. I haven't watched the video yet, but he talking about a woman who says that they don't like good guys because they not good in bed. How do you know what everybody is doing? Good guys, some of them used to be bad guys. So let me get this straight. You think all them prison dudes land more pipe than me? Not. No. No. They not. I can't say I got every man beat, but I could say every man ain't got me beat. I got moves, darling. I got moves that some of y'all ain't even clean enough for me to do. When you look at the glasses and stuff, you'll be shocked. My marriage didn't get in trouble because I wasn't laying pipe. Now, I must say that the dynamic does change in monogamy. It does. But it wasn't because I wasn't laying pipe. These women just be wanting more pipe. They be wanting variety of pipe. And one of the reasons why, like I say, I ain't doing nothing until everything is final. I don't even be liking to argue with her. I want to get along. I accepted already. I've already accepted. She don't want to be with me no more. So I don't see the need to argue about things. I still try to help her. Sometimes I still be needing her help with stuff. Like these glasses was broke, y'all. She fixed them. But I do stuff for her too. I'm going to do stuff for her all the way up until she get another dude. Then it's his job. You know, so don't worry about what women like. Worry about what you like. You know, it's good that you know you're a confident, God-fearing man. Don't let none of your fake friends or real friends or relatives or anybody that you know in your space of life affect your confidence in either way. The fact that you know that you're a godly man makes you a catch for any of them. They should be trying to help you and be on your team. But instead, they want to play around with Pookie. Pookie been jagging his whole life. He started when he was young. That's why he got that long thing. Let's just be honest about it. He stretched himself. And he started early. So he got skills. Like I told somebody, I said, man, you don't want to wait too long. I know you ain't never got none yet, but you don't want to wait too long. Especially you think you want to be married and stuff. You better start getting you some, developing your own sexual moves that you gonna use on women. You can't use no sexual moves if you don't know how to do it. And y'all dudes that ain't never got none, y'all should be learning how to put on a condom before you even get some. Even if you got to take well, you can't use a hot dog in a break. Pause. But like a cucumber or something, and you just figure out how to roll a rubber down on it. Then when your turn come, you can roll it right on there. You go all the way down, practically to the skin. And if I don't know what you do, maybe you a more modernized dude, or hair or whatever. You roll that rubber on all the way. I'm probably gonna do a video to show y'all dudes that ain't got none yet how to put on a condom. I think they might try to censor it though. They might. They ain't gonna censor them rappers with shot him in his melon, all that. They ain't gonna censor that. They gonna let that go viral. But don't worry about what they like. Worry about who like you and focus on them. That's why you got to be patient. Like, yeah, I believe, I still slightly believe in the cold approach. I just think that when you cold approach, you got to maneuver the things you say to the situation. But the dynamic has changed somewhat. So I believe because it's changed, you need to be patient. Just make sure you shining out here. Make sure you shining, man. Y'all know that's how they deceive Adam and Eve, right? But that's a whole nother video. Make sure your clothes is decent. Sure you smelling good. I know as men, sometimes you're going to get a little tart. Your breath, your clothes, everything. Just we as men have to stay on top of that. Because you know how people is. You stunk one time, they'll act like you stank all the time. You get sweaty once, your shirt get to smelling funny, they gonna act like you that way every day. That's how it is. And then people will be judging you based off that one time you stunk. Forget them. I look at it like I brush my teeth every day. I had cavities issue. I got cavities right now. You know, that if you got, hey, listen, if you don't like the way my breath smell, stay out in my face. That's number one. You don't like the way this person breath smell, stay out of their face. They probably don't like the way your breath smell. And I've seen people, this is what be funny, I be laughing to myself. I've seen people that they'll be like, his breath stank. And then 3 days later, you looking at them like, because they ain't drunk enough water. Or because one of their teeth done went rotten. Or because they not ate the wrong thing. That's why I think everybody should worry about themselves. And I don't think, I know. Just worry about yourself. These women be walking around talking about other women coochie. How yours smelling, by the way? I know your pH balance is off because you had 3 pookies last week. 3. Step ladders too. Your stuff loose. 8-inch, 9-inch, 11-inch. Because you a horse hunter. You know these women slutty because they gotta have the biggest dude. Their body wasn't even, okay, when you first went through puberty, did you need the biggest dude? That's how I know you done did too much. You done did too much. Women's bodies is designed to be broken in by that guy that they gonna help and be with forever. But y'all talk too much, y'all got big mouths, y'all slutty, so that don't happen. In fact, any dude that deal with you is some of y'all is wasting their time. You talk too much, you a freaking nag. He ain't gonna never have no peace. He gonna be going all the way over here, sitting in a restaurant or a mall to get away from you because you talk too much, you nag too much, and you gonna get on his nerve. He know it. And some women do that just to have the house to themselves because they're using men. They only want the man for protection. They don't have no strong feelings for him other than they just used to him being around. And it shows in how they treat him. A woman that really loves, respects, and appreciates a man ain't gonna be arguing with him all the time. You could tell me, I'm not trying to hear it. A woman who respects, loves, appreciates her man is not gonna sit there every little thing arguing, saying things to him that bring him down and diminish him, that diminish his manhood and diminish his intelligence. Women do that when they don't want you. And you see them. A lot of them, you see them when their husband leave or die, they move on quick. And they only gonna come, like you see how Tia Mowry, the only reason why she thinking about Corey is because these dudes did not line up like she thought they was. She didn't want Corey. She graduated from Corey, remember? And that's why Corey. Hey, listen, man. Don't take her back, man. Don't take her back. You done got used to being around your kids, co-parenting. Don't take her back, man. You just got $75 million, 5-movie contract. Why would you share all of that with somebody who didn't even want you? I wouldn't be surprised if down the line we hear about her trying to revise the divorce agreement to get some of his $75 million. That's how I'm telling you. She already done made movies being a witch. Say she haven't. She look good, boy. I like them twins since I was younger. But I don't just go by looks, man. Because I know I can get good-looking women. You just got to be a little patient. Got to be a little more calculating. I don't believe in just jumping on the first thing I see. I'm going to jump on the one that I think is worth the time. But anyway, I hope that helps y'all. Modern women don't like confident, God-fearing men. For one, they don't know what they want. For two, they like pookies. For three, they more concerned about themselves. When a dude that's reading his Bible right gonna know that ain't how it's supposed to be in no relationship. So that's another reason. But hey, man, I'm sure you meeting a lot of women that you need to do like this.